Rambling Spirit, the Jerry McNeal series, Book 3. Join Jerry McNeal and his ghostly K-9 partner as they put their gifts to good use. Written by Sherry A. Burton. Narrated by Bethanne Reid. Chapter 1. Jerry stood at the top of the stairs, watching as two men loaded his pickup truck onto the back of a flatbed truck. Gunter sat next to him, leaning against his leg as if offering moral support for finally agreeing to let go of the truck his grandmother left him. It wasn't that he was overly fond of the truck, which took its time starting on occasion, but in the years since he'd owned it, it had never let him down. Jerry glanced at the new silver Durango Hellcat he'd chosen to take its place, chuckling as he recalled the look on the salesman's face when he'd driven the '73 Ford onto the lot and asked what he could get for a trade. A look significantly trumped when the salesman asked him how long he'd like to finance the loan for, and Jerry told him he intended to pay cash. It wasn't that he was trying to show off. Between his inheritance and living a minimalistic lifestyle, he had the money to pay in full. Doing so enabled him to negotiate a significantly reduced sticker price and keep the Ford, opting to donate it to a charity that helped veterans instead. Gunter gave a low growl. Jerry looked to see the driver headed in his direction. He motioned for Gunter to stay and hurried down the steps to meet him. "She's all strapped down. Here's your receipt for the tax write-off." The driver started to leave, then hesitated. "You know, you could have gotten a lot more for her if you decided to sell her outright." At least he knew the salesman had been telling the truth. "I know, but it was my granny's truck, and I didn't feel right selling it." The man wrinkled his brow. "But it felt okay to give it away?" Jerry shrugged. "I needed something that wouldn't stand out as much." This comment drew a full-fledged brow raise. "That's your Hellcat, right? You consider it to be less noticeable?" "I was in a hurry, and it was between that and a minivan. At least with the Durango, I don't have to worry about getting caught." "There's no one chasing you, Jerry. You're the one doing the running." The man rocked back on his heels. "Buddy, I don't know what line of work you're in, but if you're hiring, I'm your guy." "There's no correct answer to that, Jerry, so don't even try. We good here?" The man sighed his disappointment. "All set." Jerry waited for him to return to the flatbed before starting up the stairs.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?